Let's turn to the advisory, and there's an increase in the use of digital calculators and tools. So how does this improve business efficiency for advice firms? Well, Peter Panigiris is the Business Development Manager at Dash Technology Group. He joins us now. Peter, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So this is the age of digitisation, of course, the use of digital tools. So how does that actually apply in financial planning at the moment? Is there a reluctance perhaps of firms to actually embrace that technology?
Yeah, I think there's this misconception that digital advice looks to compete with or replace traditional advice. In actual fact, I probably think that it looks to complement it. Think something more like bionic advice. So advisors, understandably, they're busy. Okay, we know they got a lot on. So they don't have the time to effectively research or implement new technology, but I feel that they miss this key strategic advantage because digital advice looks to handle all those repetitive, mundane, low-value tasks which advice practices deal with. So in not implementing something like these digital tools, they risk losing relevance in the industry, particularly with the younger tech-savvy generation who are looking to other tools for this financial guidance.
So it's complementary technology. Is there, I mean, obviously when you talk particularly, I guess, younger clients would be tempted to just do this themselves because there is so much available. You only have to log onto the net and whatever. And of course now with the advent of AI, is there perhaps a tendency that some of these clients would opt for that rather than going to financial advice?
Yeah, look, there is. I think the actual real missed opportunity is not in that tech place itself. It's actually how this digital tools can reshape the industry. Like you said, there's tools like AI, but it can help really reshape the industry. So there was a study done by Deloitte not too long ago, which said that 70% of millennials actually want digital engagement first when engaging with their financial services provider. A similar research paper done by Investment Trends showed that only 7% of financial advisors have actually implemented digital advice tools effectively. So this lower cost of initiating advice, digital tools make it lower to initiate advice, and this makes episodic and scaled advice more viable. So it effectively opens the doors for those previously unserviceable clients. We're talking the younger generation, the younger demographic, or your C&D clients. You can make them more profitable. And this therefore future-proofs the business by building relationships early that evolve over time.
But why have we seen that reluctance then for that take-up of digital advice? Is it ignorance, or is it perhaps, is cost an issue?
I think it's a bit of both. I think it is a bit of ignorance, but it also is a little bit of a cost play. But in saying that, digital calculators can help to improve some of the business efficiency in these advice firms, and that's a key thing. I mean, I speak to advisors on a daily basis a lot, and business efficiency is crucial for them, and they're willing to spend for this to improve their efficiency in the business. So digital tools can help them reduce that friction and the cost to initiate and deliver advice. Spending hours on collecting simple data or doing simple projections can all be automated by these digital advice tools. So it frees up the advisor and their staff to then do a lot of those higher value tasks like client relationships. And this therefore speeds up the advice process and lowers acquisition costs and makes it easy for, like I said before, scaled and episodic advice to happen. And this is particularly powerful when you pair it with client portals or digital fact finds. Advisors can walk into that initial meeting with the client armed with all the information that they have, armed with the insights that they need, making advice faster, making it more efficient, making it cheaper, without compromising on compliance or quality at the end of the day.
Okay, so greater efficiencies, but as we well know, there is a shortage of talent across the industry in terms of financial advice. So does this go a way to helping bridge that?
Yeah, look, I'm studying for my diploma of financial planning right now, and I wholeheartedly believe that this can definitely help. At Dash, we liken it to when you're bowling. Okay, when you first start bowling, you put those guardrails up, and then as you start to get better and better, you stop hitting it off the walls and you start to bowl straight, you start to lower those guardrails. Effectively, that's what digital advice looks to do. It provides that framework to the younger generation of advisors so that they can spot their clients' needs, they can scale their advice, they can model the different outcomes. And then as they start to get more experienced and better with all of this sort of stuff, they can lower those guardrails and effectively shorten that learning curve to becoming a full-fledged traditional advisor. And this means that businesses are then more likely to invest in these young advisors and bring them in. So it's the clearest pathway to bridge that advice gap.